Officer Juan Arroyo didn't think he'd walk again after being seriously injured on the job by a drunk driver. But now, more than a year later, he's not only walking again, he's also returning to work right here at the Modesto Police Department.
Before you know it, I got broadsided. I got broadsided at Yosemite and Santa Ana. So the car must have been pushed about, I guess, maybe 30, 40 yards up a sidewalk, through a fence, and about a foot away from a house.
It's been a trying year for Modesto police officer Juan Arroyo.
Part of me thought it was just a dream. Like, all right, I'm gonna wake up any minute now. But I wasn't waking up.
Doctors didn't know if he would pull through after a drunk driver crashed into his police cruiser at 50 miles per hour back in January 2018.
So from head to toe, had a skull fracture, had a mild concussion, a fractured jaw, which caused my mouth to be wired shut for 6 weeks. Had a compound fracture in this arm, bruised lungs, fractured ribs, broken pelvis.
His injuries leaving him confined to a wheelchair for months as he slowly learned to walk again.
I had to relearn how to walk again, which was weird, but I mean, we take walking for granted. And when you go through something like this, it's almost like your body forgets.
And now, 13 months later, he's finally starting to feel like his old self, able to walk, run, and even return to full police duty.
I love this job. I can't see myself doing anything else.
Tonight, Fox 40 got to ride along with Officer Arroyo as he responded to a missing persons call in Modesto. He says his injuries on the job didn't discourage him and only reinforced his love of service. And tonight, he's happy to be putting his badge back on and continue to fulfill what he views as his life's calling.
So I chose not to be a victim and instead to be a survivor and keep going forward.
The drunk driver responsible for injuring Officer Arroyo was recently sentenced to 7 years behind bars. Reporting in Modesto, Bridget Biorlo, Fox 40 News.